Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and the New York Knicks beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 3 of the first round series, and just a amazing performance by the New York Knicks at home tonight. First game at Madison Square Garden, and the Knicks just not offensively, they were okay. They were decent. Shooting, 3-point, 10 for 33. Shooting was decent for the Knicks tonight. 3-point shooting and scoring was all right. It was solid. But the defense that they had tonight, with 5 blocks, 14 steals, was amazing tonight. And just great team basketball by these New York Knicks. And the Cavs, horrible shooting night. Shot 31 for 80, which is 38%, 38.8%. 7 for 33, 21.2% from 3, and then 10 for 17 at the free throw line, which is 58.8%. So they shot 38, 21, and 58. Just horrible shooting by the Cavs. Scored 79 points in this ballgame. It's the first team all season, not only in the regular season, but in the postseason as well, to score under 80 points this season. So I will say, yes, the Knicks played great defense in this game, but the Cavs on offense were horrible tonight. But, 32 points in the first half. How many times have you seen the Cavaliers this season have 32 points at the end of the first quarter? They had They had 55 points going into halftime. So, going into the fourth quarter. So, just not great offense by the Cavaliers tonight. Let's go over the scoring for both teams. Jalen Brunson has 21 points for the Knicks tonight. He led them in scoring. And that he played 38 minutes in a blowout too. So he had 21 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, 10 for 18, 0 for 4 from 3 though, 1 for 1 at the free throw line. Then 19 for R.J. Barrett. He was pretty solid tonight. He had 19 points, 8 rebounds, 3 for 6 from 3, 8 for 12. Then also Julius Randle had 11 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 for 15 though, 2 for 10 from 3, and 3 for 4 at the free throw line. Mitchell Robinson played 30 minutes, took 5 shots, had 7 points and 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Then Quentin Grimes played 13 minutes, shot 1 for 5, and had 2 points. Off the bench, they had 2 scorers in double figures. Josh Hart with 29 minutes and 13 points, 4 for 5, 2 for 2 from 3, 3 for 4 at the free throw line, and 6 rebounds. Then 11 for Manuel Quickly, 4 for 6, 2 for 3, 1 for 2 at the free throw line, and 2 assists. Then also Obi Toppin had 8 points and 15 minutes and 3 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein in 18 minutes had 7 points and 5 rebounds and 2 steals and 1 block. And then also, I think that was it for scoring off the bench. Daquan Jeffries played 4 minutes at the end of the game, as well as Miles McRib. And Derrick Rose played 3 minutes at the end of the game. All 3 of those guys came in for dump minutes and had 0 points. And I will say, the hype up for Derrick Rose in New York is awesome. As a Rockets fan, I said to my dad tonight watching this game that this is like the Derrick Rose is like the Boban for the Rockets. You don't see him play. With the Rockets this season, Boban, he didn't play at all for us. But I think Boban's situation and Derrick Rose situations is a little bit different because Madison Square Garden goes crazy when Derrick Rose checks in the game. It's something different than Rockets fans does. But the thing is with Boban Marjanovic is people and others, you can go to almost any one of the NBA 30. You can go to almost probably about 85% of the NBA arenas and NBA teams are going to cheer when Boban comes in the game. He's not that great of a player, but he's just loved. His height and how cool of a guy he is. I think he's been in the John Wick movies a couple times too. So he's just an awesome dude, and so is Derrick Rose. And the loudness that Madison Square Garden had when they saw they started chanting for Derrick Rose at the end of the game, and the madness that that crowd gets when they see Derrick Rose walk into the sideline, seeing him checking in the ball game. Is just awesome. And he took in those 3 minutes, he took every shot for the New York Knicks. And he didn't get anything. 3 minutes, took 4 shots, 1 3. And I will say, think about this, guys, though. He's only played 1 game since January. He's been sitting on the bench, so he's a little rusty. And I think his shot is a little off, too. And his jump shot's really not that great right now. And shooting anything, it's really hard to see him score, get a bucket in. But it was definitely awesome to see him touch the floor of the Knicks tonight, get that Madison Square Garden crowd going crazy. Even though Derek is not that MVP type player we used to see. But that was really awesome to see. Let's go over the scoring for the Cavaliers. Leading scorer for them was Donovan Mitchell with 22 points, shot 9 for 19, 2 for 8 from 3, 2 for 3 at the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. 17 for Karis LeVert, he had 4 rebounds and 3 assists, 7 for 17 and 3 for 11 from 3, 10 for Darius Garland, 4 for really bad night shooting wise for Garland, 4 for 21, 1 for 7 from 3, 1 for 2 at the free throw line, 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Only played 33 minutes. Jared Allen had 6 points and 37 minutes. Was 3 for 3, 0 for 0. Obviously 0. He doesn't shoot any 3, so 0 for 0 from 3, 0 for 2 at the free throw line, 5 rebounds. Then 10 for Evan Mobley. He had 10 rebounds as well, and 1 assist and 1 block shot, 5 for 10 and 0 for 1 from 3. Off the bench, shooting off the bench for the Cavs, 12 minutes for Okoro. He had 7 points. Lamar Stevens had 4 minutes, 2 points. Jenny Osman had 16 minutes, 0 points. Almost everybody played for the Cavs today besides Sam Morrell. Dean Wade played 4 minutes, 0 points. Danny Green played 12 minutes, 0 points. Who else? Robin Lopez played 4 minutes, 4 points. Ricky Rubio played 5 minutes, 0 points. And Rahul Neto played 4 minutes, and he had 1 point in this ball game. So everybody got a little bit of action besides Sam Morrell. I got to feel bad for Sam Morrell. If you look at I got to feel bad for not only Sam Morrell, but Evan Fournier. Those two guys are just being left out of the action. Everybody's getting some playing time besides those two. Evan Fournier, that makes sense because he's been, like Derrick Rose, he's been cut out of the rotation. Derrick Rose and Evan Fournier both of those guys have been cut out of the Knicks rotation. The only reason, you saw Derrick Rose play in that ball game tonight was because, how bad Madison Square Garden wanted it. And after a game like that, and Tom Thibodeau, he gave the fans what they wanted, but Evan Fournier, it's different. He's a decent player, but the Knicks fans don't really care about Evan Fournier. And then Sam Morrell, I don't know why they're keeping him out of things, but feel bad for those two guys. Everybody was playing besides them two tonight. Usually you see in the playoffs, you see about 3 to 5 players get DNP'd, or 3 or 4 when it's a blowout. So those two got left out of the action tonight. But great, all jokes aside, great game by the Knicks. I can't say by the Cavs. I can't say this was a good game by both squads, but great game played by the Knicks tonight. Great defense, great offense, and good team around winning. And now Cleveland going to this game 4. That should be on Sunday. That's a must-win for Cleveland. They need that win, and they need to show up. We saw them have a bad game 1, and after a bad game 1, they bounced back and had a game 2. Hopefully the same thing could happen for them going into a game 4. So we'll see as the Knicks take a 2-1 lead in the series. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Your thoughts, and peace out.